All right, welcome parents. My name is Mrs. Nolte. I'm the speech and language pathologist here at Baldy Middle School. And I just wanted to say welcome to this virtual school year. I'm really eager and excited, and I hope that you are too. And I just wanted to share a little bit about myself. So I'm the speech and language pathologist here at Baldy Middle School, also known as the SLP or the speech therapist or Miss Speech. I've been a speech and language pathologist for 8 years within the school district of Philadelphia. I've worked at Greenberg Elementary, Decatur, George Washington High School, and now here at Baldy. As well as working within those schools, I've also done a lot of assessments with early intervention as kids come into the school age setting. A little bit about me personally is I've been married for 5 years, and we have our awesome dog, Abigail, who we love dearly. There's my contact information, bmitchell@philasd.org. B as in boy, MITCHELL @philasd.org. That's my maiden name, because again, my name is Mrs. Nolte. So what is an SLP? SLPs are highly trained professionals with master's degrees and experience in assessing and treating communication disorders. I work with students with speech sound disorders, fluency or stuttering, those two terms can be used interchangeably, receptive and expressive language disorders, and pragmatic disorders. I work to diagnose and treat these students with speech and language impairments which impede their ability to access the academic curriculum. I work closely with our SPECM, previously known as our SEL, Ms. Ahern, our many special education teachers, related service providers, school psychologists, to consult about our students and their individualized needs. So the following are the communication disorders that are addressed within the school setting. So these can be speech sound disorders such as articulation delays or disorders, phonological delays or disorders, and apraxia of speech. Also, stuttering or fluency, receptive expressive language disorders, and pragmatics. So with those students who may have those varying delays or disabilities, we then determine the type of service delivery model that a child should be receiving pending their individualized needs. So the service delivery model you might see in the school setting could be a direct service in which a child might be pulled out and brought into the speech room for either an individual speech session or a small group session. There is also direct services provided in the push-in model in which the delivery is integrated into the classroom environment in either an individualized or small group fashion. Training is provided for teachers and staff to use and integrate a child's most functional mode of communication. Another service delivery model that you might see in the school setting is indirect services, in which supports are provided for school personnel. Those supports might entail instruction, modeling, and consultation, which is provided to those within the student's environment. I also prepare materials, technical support, and consult with the team. In which modeling is provided without the student present, because again, this is an indirect service delivery. And I just wanted to share a little bit about the many teachers that I work with in our department. I work with teachers across settings, whether they teach life skills, autistic support, multiple disabilities, intensive learning support. We also have students in the learning support setting and the emotional support setting. I've got students who, like I said, are across the range, whether they are fully included in a class or they are in a self-contained setting. I work with them and their teachers and their individualized needs, and we have a great team here at Baldy Middle School. Here's also some of the other related service providers who I work closely with, such as the occupational therapist, the physical therapist, hearing therapist, our school psychologists, and our nurses. Shared here is also some contact information for our principal, Mr. Luke Hostetter, our 6th grade assistant principal, Miss Bragg, our counselor for the 6th grade, Mrs. Cummings, our 7th grade assistant principal, Mr. Minna, our 7th grade counselor, Dr. Flemings. And we also have our contact information for our 8th grade assistant principal, Mrs. Nusky, our 8th grade counselor, Ms. Stravakis, and our 2 dean of students, Mr. Carr and Mrs. Ryan. And that's pretty much all the information that I have for you tonight. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to reach out to me via email at bmitchell, as listed on the first slide here. I'll go back to it for you, at philasd.org. So it's right here for you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about your child's communication needs, or you have any just questions about what it is that I do in the school setting, please feel free to reach out. Thanks. Have a great school year.